morning news is brought to you by Hatil Furniture, the global furniture brand. Now get premium quality furniture in the affordable price. Visit Hatil Furniture, Bypass, Sainik Colony, Jammu. Call 932-9800-003. As many as 298 candidates are in fray for Phase 7 of the ongoing District Development Council elections to be held on Wednesday across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. State Election Commissioner K.K. Sharma said that the total 280 constituencies in UT of J&K, 14 in each district, will go for polling on Wednesday, adding, voting will be conducted in 31 constituencies including 13 from Kashmir Division and 18 from Jammu Division.
Where polling will occur tomorrow, out of which hypersensitive are 94, sensitive are 264 and normal are 426.
Indian filmmaker Imtiaz Ali on Tuesday met Manoj Sinha, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, to discuss taking the state talent to the higher level. The two of them met to give exposure to the talents from acting, theatre, music and represent them on the national and international platform. This plan would be a treat to the talents in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, where people are hands-on experts with their traditions including folk art. Taking cognizance of the social media post aiming to spread religious disharmony, Jammu and Kashmir Police on Tuesday refuted the allegations that Arya Samaj Temple is in downtown Srinagar has been set ablaze and vandalized. A police spokesperson said that Srinagar police took cognizance of the social media post aiming at the spreading religious disharmony, adding that a case has been registered and investigation took up. The spokesperson said that the said mandir is safe and intact. No act of arson has occurred there. Northern Railways on Tuesday said that Rs 28,000 crore Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link will be completed by December 2022. This was announced by Ashutosh Gangal, General Manager, Northern Railways, in the press conference in Jammu. He said that the work on Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link was slow due to COVID-19, but we are covering that period and is expected to be completed by December 2022. He said the rail incurred losses in the nearly Rs 2,200 crores due to the ongoing farmers' protest. Jammu Kashmir Apni Party President Altaf Bukhari on Tuesday stated that the aim of his party is to do politics of truth. Now it's time for politics of truth, which is the aim of Apni Party. If we do not tell our truth to the people, then what answers we will give to God? We will not give slogans but say what is achievable, Bukhari said at the public rally.
खत्म करना चाहते हैं यहाँ नॉर्मल से आए ताकि हमें हर चीज में ये ना कहा जाए सिक्योरिटी की वजह से नहीं हुआ। हम तो वही माहौल यहाँ चाहते हैं कि माहौल ठीक इतना हो ताकि हमारे बच्चों को हर एक चीज 4G क्यों अब तो 5G।
Richest Indian Mukesh Ambani on Tuesday said India will grow to be amongst the top 3 economies in the world in the next 2 decades and per capita income would be more than double. At a fireside chat with Facebook head Mark Zuckerberg, he said India's middle class, which is about 50% of the nation's total number of households, will grow 3 to 4% per year. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has accepted the Indian counterpart Narendra Modi's invitation to be the chief guest at the Republic Day Parade on 26 January. Downing Street said on Tuesday, marking his first major bilateral visit since taking office last year and first since Britain's exit from the European Union. Describing India as a key player in the Indo-Pacific region, Johnson said on Tuesday that his visit will mark the start of an exciting year for the global Britain and deliver a quantum leap in the bilateral ties. The employees of J&K State Forest Corporation on Tuesday staged a protest against the non-payment of their salaries for last more than 5 months now. Scores of employees assembled in the Press Club Jammu and said they are facing immense hardship due to the callousness of the government. The employees said that while the government is not releasing the aid and grant, the corporation has generated at least 80 crore rupees so far as revenue, but they continue to suffer.